Hey, election, let's get into some of the sporting stars that have had a crack in the Big Hairy List.
Moons' Big Hairy List.
All right, so obviously we've got some funny ones here, but I'm going to start with a serious one. And this is a man that I had on, whose number I had on my back growing up. The great Anthony Koutafidis, number 43. I love this man because growing up a Carlton boy.
Yep.
He's actually gone into politics and tried to be Melbourne's Lord Mayor. Just missed out on that one. But
the former AFL superstar is hoping the city's love of caffeine will help revive the CBD again.
Yeah, well, we just think, to entice people to come back, we believe that our coffees are the best in the world, and, to help the cafes here as well, invest back into the cafes, put a smile on people's faces, and we know it's economically, tough times for people too, so a free coffee here and there to be able to socialise with friends, we think it's got a lot of benefit to it.
Spot on, Cooter.
Loved it.
Got my vote, my friend.
Loved it.
His campaign should just be 43.
Hey, shout out to Cooter, doing an amazing job with kids with disability, giving them experiences. I was lucky enough to interview him a few weeks ago, and he's doing a great job. So well done to Cooter.
He's one of the great men that you'll ever meet, Anthony Koutafidis. Number 4, we're going to go with the great Hulk Hogan. In 1998, he was on the Jay Leno show, and he said, "One day, I will be president."
Good to see you. Have a seat, buddy.
Let's clear one thing up. Newt didn't want no part of Hollywood because he knows I would have body slammed him just like I did Andre the Giant, and everybody in here would know that I am the only man really qualified to run this country.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. Good to see you, buddy.
Now, we thought Trump was a bit of a sideshow with what was going on with him. Imagine Hulk Hogan being president of the United States.
It actually would be pretty amazing.
Actually being a bow tie with the sleeves pulled off.
He's a massive Trump fan, too. Old day. He got booed at the wrestling earlier this year. Anyway.
Number 3, it is the weirdest thing that we'll ever hear in politics was when Dennis Rodman was liaisoning or being a liaison.
Yeah.
Is that better?
I guess that's,
yeah. My English is good.
Liaising with
the United States and Kim Jong.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Sing happy birthday to the Supreme Leader.
There's a lot there to unpack.
How that ever happened is beyond me, but he was a massive NBA fan. He loved the Bulls. He loved 91.
Dennis. Yeah. Dennis said, hey.
What a superstar.
I'll stop World War IV or 3.
3 even.
Unbelievable. At number 2, one of our great mates, and I love putting him up because every time he does a quiz, he puts me up about my premiership medallion at North Melbourne. Mm-hmm. Likes having a little dig. So I'm having a dig back at the great Billy Brownless.
Look, I've got to go away and have a good think about it because honestly, that's what I'll do now. I'm just going to talk to a few people and have a good think about it.
What are the big issues in North Geelong? Literacy with school children, drug abuse. What are the big issues in North Geelong?
All those. But, as you know, I haven't got a great feel of it, and that's what I've got to look at.
One thing is, Billy, what's your position on the independence of the Auditor General?
Yeah, he does a very good job. Honestly, it was just a bit of a chat at coffee. Nothing great deal said up there, and we'll go from there.
What about the separation of powers? Do you endorse that at all, or?
Just gold.
Mate, the boys having an absolute.
That was on the Footy Show, that audio too. So well done. That was incredible. We could see Billy's face
Surely
going.
That was a setup. Surely they were going to come there and ask those questions to him.
I reckon they've set him up. They would not normally do that.
No, that was unbelievable. Fantastic. Now, number 1, we've all heard this 1,000 times, but it's still, every time you do hear it, it's fantastic. When Mal Meninga decided to go into politics for all of 30 seconds.
Why are you standing?
A number of reasons. I guess throughout my sporting career, I've had the urge to do community work, and I think I've really worked hard on that aspect. My 16 years in Canberra, and the thing about that is that I was, I guess, a public figure, and I was put on the podium where I was just a person out there making sure that I was. I'm bugging it. I'm sorry.
So Marilyn Meninga is leaving the studio, and he says that he can't do it.
I feel for Mal. I really.
You could tell when he started talking, he's going, "I'm not sure where I'm going with this."
Yeah.
But surely they would have had a little something written
Got
out.
big on him very quickly.
A little something written out for you,
Oh,
Mal.
Mal.
You don't just go in blind on these things, Mal.
He's like, I'm just a man of the people and I've done things.
Held
and I'm
on a
here to
podium
support.
and-
He probably had great intentions, but just couldn't get it out. Poor old Mal. That is our big hairy list for this week. Sports stars who've dived into the politics, or tried to at least. Some crackers there. I'd love Billy's effort, and I don't think he's ever going to live that one down, that is for sure. Hey, stay with us. Plenty to come on this morning's show. We're going to take a look at the big games coming up today in our weekend preview, and our moment of madness up next.